Hey, what's up, you guys? Happy Halloween. Welcome to the First and 10 New York Jets NFL.com or NFL freaking postgame. Jets versus Bengals. Holy crap. Who'd have thunk it? How you doing, brother?
I am as happy can be. You know what? I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss, but a good loss.
Well, I mean,
because the questions, and
there's a lot of questions now.
Yeah. So the main question is, over the first 6 games, was it Zach? LaFleur's still here. I mean, LaFleur's still here, still calling the game.
No, but you saw play calling today that I think it. I remember a couple of guys on the podcast over yesterday or whatever saying, "Can we see some trickery?"
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I wonder who those 2 guys were.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Here's the other thing. How about Salah with some emotion?
Yes.
It was great to see that.
Yes. Well, hey, winning cures everything.
No, and listen.
And for this Halloween, we dressed up as a football team.
That's right. We wore our black uniforms.
Boo!
Yeah.
Boo!
You know what? Let's wear them all the time. Screw it. So, you know what? We always say the more things change, the more things stay the same. Maybe we should start screw the green and the white. Go with this new outfit and run it to the ground. I'm looking for positives.
And I want to change the Jet chant.
Okay.
I want to change it to WHITE, white.
It's funny. It's funny because everywhere I looked, the hot topic was the Mike White jersey. Will that be the highest sales tomorrow? Is every Jet fan going to go out and get Mike White jerseys? Now, listen, I'm very happy.
No, I right. You got to relax, but
I liked what we saw.
Come on.
Again, it's exactly.
But what we've seen compared to what we saw today at the quarterback position was night and day.
Yes. Yeah. So it makes you wonder if when we draft these rookie quarterbacks, and we'll go back to as many as we drafted in the past, maybe it's okay to do what teams used to do, like the Packers and what the Jets did with Pennington. Make them sit at 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
You know what? Enough with this. Oh, you want to have the quarterback on the cheap for 5 years. And you know what? Maybe that's not the way it works for certain organizations. Maybe our organization, it works better if our young quarterback sits and watches and relaxes and sees.
But I was talking to my brother during the game.
Okay.
And we said, again, you got to relax. It's one game.
Exactly.
This and that. But this is how you find a Brady, a Montana, or whatever. These guys, you're talking guys that came out of the 6th round.
Yeah, diamonds in the rough.
You're right. This guy's been a journeyman. He's gone from, he's on and off the practice squad. Yeah. Started with Dallas or whatever, wherever he started.
Dallas is right. Dallas is right.
Yeah. So, I mean, you never know. And it's funny because we put out a hypothetical, I think, yesterday saying, now what if White plays here and he has the hot hand?
Yeah.
What do you do when Zach's healthy?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, here's what I do. Whatever the outcome is on Thursday, well, I shouldn't say whatever the outcome is.
And I mean, I don't want to hear anybody talk about money. Money's not the object. Winning's the object.
Yeah. So as long as we play the Colts on this short week competitive, and we show that we're a team that are taking again, I go back to the baby steps, that we're taking the steps. Like this game wasn't an aberration. I don't want to go into Thursday night, Kevin, and get blown out. If
No,
again,
come off this. Everybody, how many times have
yes,
we seen it before?
yes,
You get a nice win on Sunday. You're all giddy. Ha,
yeah,
ha, ha.
yeah,
Here we
yeah,
come. Look out. Oh, look, we got a quarterback. Wow.
yeah, and
Look.
then we get crushed.
And then
Yeah,
we get crushed.
yeah.
So,
What I what I,
been there, done that. We've
yes.
seen that movie a million times.
So my take is that, let's say, just for argument's sake, we go into Indianapolis on a short week and we give them hell and have a fighting chance like we did today to win the game. Whatever the outcome, win or lose, as long as there was a fighting chance and we saw plays develop and draft picks look like what we thought they should be, I think you ride it out with Mike White. You let Zach heal himself, watch from the sidelines, and you see if it'll be too late by then. But Joe Flacco was a waste now. We don't need him. We don't need him.
Nope.
And let me tell you, for the 3 or 4 plays,
and to your credit, you killed the move. So
yeah, I hated the move. Because you know what, Kev? What little we saw of Josh Johnson in the preseason, and yes, I know it's preseason, he looked like he had a handle on this offense.
Right.
Even
that was a touchdown too if Mims doesn't drop it.
Yes, and I feel bad. I love Mims. He should have had that. But when Johnson came in, the offense ran. It wasn't like, chicken without a head running for your life. He ran the offense.
Yeah, sure.
You brought him in here for that purpose. Have faith in him. Screw Fly. I wish we could trade him by Tuesday because he's taking up a roster spot.
And they showed it. They showed him on the sidelines during the game. He looked like he looked like he was asleep.
It didn't even look like he was happy because he knows now with White playing well, it means he's not playing this Thursday.
Yeah, it's like you're not playing Thursday.
Yeah,
no way.
And Salah confirmed that.
Would be insane to play him Thursday.
Salah confirmed that.
Yeah, yep.
And
37 for 45.
Yeah.
405 yards, 3 TDs.
Yeah.
Okay, the 2 INTs, but they were deflections in his defense.
Yes. Yes, I agree. I agree with you. Everything I saw today, I liked. And you know what, Kevin? Forget the win. Take the win out of the equation. Let's just talk about what we saw today for 60 minutes. This is all we asked for this year. A fighting chance.
Yeah.
Competitive football.
And you never know. Sometimes you might win the game.
Exactly. But competitive football.
Compete.
Yes.
From the beginning to the end.
They came off the bus. And you know what? It's funny. Here's another thing me and you talk.
What a drive to open the game.
Yes.
Right?
And here's what's funny. You know how we started our show yesterday and we said things like, you know what, we're going to take the Bengals. This time I'm jumping on board with you because we need to change this.
It worked.
Yeah. Like I said to you, you know what? I shaved. I got a haircut. I cleaned up my act. Wasn't it great today? It almost felt like Salah or someone in Salah's family or LaFleur's family watched us because they won the toss.
Wow.
And they won the toss. They didn't defer. They said, we're going to go with our backup coach and we're going to see what he's made of. And what was he made of? A 75-yard play drive. I wrote it down, my chicken scratch, for a touchdown. First drive.
And I think I remember mentioning something about I wish LaFleur would go up in the booth.
Yeah. I almost feel like, and listen, I know there are other people out there saying what we're saying, but I don't, this is our show. I felt like everything we said, someone subscribes or watches it, and gave them an earful and said,
your mouth to God's ears.
Yeah. Come on. Mike White came out 7 for 7. It was almost like that Case Keenum drive where I mentioned to you, pure perfection. He came out 7 for 7, 75 yards, 10 plays, and trickeration.
Yep.
And there was a trickeration, and we called for all that yesterday.
And how nice was that 2-pointer?
Yes. But I'm just talking about the opening drive, like everything we asked them to do, what we said yesterday in our show, I felt like they did. They finally said, you know what? Maybe we got to listen to some of the fans. Maybe they do know more than us. I don't know, Kevin.
Well, they listened about the uniform, so.
Yeah. Well, they listened to Woody with the friggin' uniform.
That's what I mean.
I mean, that opening drive was beautiful. And then not for anything, even on the interception, when they got it down at the 1 yard line, to make a stance like that.
No, what a huge, I wrote down, huge goal line stance.
Yeah. To make a stance like that. And on the 4th down to sack Burrow for a 15-yard loss, props to Quinn and Williams. You know, they showed up today. And you know what, Kevin? Maybe.
And we even called out Shaq Lawson.
Yeah.
Yesterday. And look.
Interception. First for our defense all year. Yeah. Props.
The game winning interception.
Yeah. Props. Now, listen, LaFleur still had a couple of questionable calls, but you sweep that under the rug when you get a win like that. You hope he learns that on Thursday night, we don't like that. Those two handoffs on that drive where we came away with only 3 points on the first down from the 4 yard line. Those were terrible calls.
Yeah. Tell me about it. But I made notes of that. So.
I mean, overall, what can you say?
Had we wound up losing this game, the Mims touchdown drop would have
hurt. And I would have had egg on my face again.
Huge.
Yep.
But hey,
but overall, Kevin, you know what? The Mims drop, it happened. It didn't. Knock on wood, it didn't come back to bite us. But how nice was it to see everyone get involved?
And I mean, can we stop missing field goals?
Yeah, but that was what, a 50-yarder they sent him?
Yeah, I know.
That was, and it's funny.
You got one job.
Yeah, no, I know. You know what? I'm taking this approach today because I feel like we killed this team.
Well, yeah, and I mean, it was such a good day. I got to find something to kill, so I might as well.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm not going to kill. Like, I was mad with Mims. I said, oh, here I go.
I know.
Mims. You know, Amendola misses the 50, but I'm thinking, why'd you even bother? You should have punted anyway. But you know what? That we could live with that when we come away with the win. What I woke up to this morning is I'm scrolling through my phone and I see, and I'm going to read it now because it's funny. The Jets have gone 8 straight games without a pick, 2 shy of the all-time mark. And I looked at that going, well, today will be 9 and we'll be 1 shy. And this will be a record that will live with us for the rest of our lives.
Of course. Nope,
got one. Sure enough, did not happen. Happen.
Got one.
Yep. And then I woke up to the Jets have lost 14 straight games with a backup quarterback. The last winning quarterback that was a backup that won for us was Bryce Petty in 2016. And there I go. I said, oh, well, we'll never get another one to win a game. And Mike White not only won a game, he's done something only one other quarterback did in his first start. Was throw for over 400 yards, and that was Cam Newton.
Yeah. And what did I say? First QB to throw over 400 since Testaverde, 2000?
Yes.
I saw.
For the Jets, yes. Yes, that is correct. Testaverde did it back in 2000 on Christmas Eve.
Yes, on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, almost 22 years ago since we've had a 400.
Can you imagine?
I know.
Yep. But I mean, hey, all in all, you got to keep it in perspective. 2-5. Okay. Hey, it's better than 1-6.
No, I agree, Kevin. But you know, it's funny.
Got 10 games left.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But it's funny because all Jet fans think alike because we were high after the Titans game and we thought we would ride this wave.
Nah.
So what happened?
Like we just said. Yeah. We've seen it a million times.
And the reason why I'm bringing up because I heard Leger Douzable said, I'm so glad it's a short week because these guys won't sit around and listen to their clippings and listen to all the nonsense.
Boom.
You know? And this is what they
Boom.
have to stop doing. I feel like this organization constantly listens to their clippings.
And did you hear White talk?
I saw his press conference, yes.
I like this. I like what he said.
Yeah.
And and I gotta say also, when I went back to the green and white, scrimmage back in August, okay, I put up a clip on the podcast here of White throwing a TD, and I said in the clip how that he looked better than Zach, that he owned the night, really, is what he did. And man, did I get killed. You got to relax and that. Really.
Yeah. Repost it again and say, how does he look now? How is my comments sound now? You know? And listen, I don't want to sit here and kill Zach.
No, it's not about killing Zach. It's about how good White looked.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's going to lead to a lot of questions this week, especially if White comes out and has another
game Thursday. Yeah.
Then the question is, maybe LaFleur was the right guy and Zach is not the right quarterback. Maybe that BY schedule was a little too soft.
And if you listen to the post game on SNY, like Cologne was saying, the locker room, the guys in the locker room are now, wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Maybe we want to follow this guy.
Yeah. Yeah. And listen, I know you're on the same team, so you kind of pick each other up. But to hear what Elijah Moore said, to hear what Michael Carter said, this is the backup. They only see him in practice. They didn't know it, And then to hear Ty Johnson say, Mike effing White, the savage, the
right, yes, the dog. Yes. That's what Cologne was saying, man. The locker room now is like, yeah, this is our dude.
Yeah. Like even when we beat Tennessee, you didn't hear guys say, oh, Zach, the dog. And listen, I know there's always a soft spot for the backup. Everyone has the soft spot for the backup. But if you turn...
He balled today. Balled today.
And let me tell you something. If you didn't watch the prior Jet games and this was your first experience watching the Jets, you saw what we've been waiting for years.
Well, the end went all over the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, they piped it in everywhere at the end.
Smart football, 3 facets of the game playing well, special teams, defense, offense, everyone picking each other up. Picking each other up.
It's the upset of the week. I said yesterday they were an 11.5-point dog at home.
Yeah. Yeah. So. No, I agree. Like I can't sit here and listen. We sit here and we kill this team when they're bad. I'm gonna praise them for tonight. But with the caveat
that of course. Absolutely.
You know what, Jets? Let's not sleep on our laurels. Let's go out. Right. Indianapolis lost a heartbreaker today. They're going to be
pissed. They sure did.
Yep. They're going to be pissed. Let's go. They're an injured dog right now. They're a little pissed, but let's go off that bus like we did today. All guns blazing.
Angry, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play angry.
Like I posted earlier, right before the game, Mosley's little arriving up the team. Play for the guy next to you. Play for you. Don't worry about the fans in the stand or ownership, or just play for your name and go out there and show some hell. And that's what that team did today. They gave us something to be proud about, Kevin. They gave us.
Oh yeah, finally.
Yeah. This is right. But this is all we wanted.
And I mean, even though we won the Tennessee game, we won it because they shanked the field goal.
Yeah. Yeah. And listen, we've always said
you won the game.
Yeah. And listen, we've always said next man up. And I thought without Corey Davis, who I'm not high on, I like him. He still has a lot to prove for me. These guys stepped up. And maybe it's I know it's two different sorts, but maybe and I know football doesn't work that way, but I feel like sometimes when you have this A receiver that everyone looks up to, everyone on our receiving core is looking to see what he's gonna do instead of running their routes. Probably today he wasn't there, and these were nice, crisp routes. They were nice, catchable balls.
Everybody stepped up today.
Yes. Whether the Patriots' embarrassment and they lived with all week told them, you know what, gut check, or the fact that their best receiver was down, they were going to show now we're all going to step up and show we belong.
How do you let what happened to you last week happen and not come out this week like you want to take somebody's head off?
Agree. I took a lot of snap notes on my phone. We talked last week how New England humiliated us with 11 receivers catching the ball. Well, let me tell you, we had 10 this week catching the ball.
Yeah. How many yards did New England have last week? 500.
400. Was it over 500? I don't even remember.
Yeah. 511 for us this week.
Yeah. And that's what we had this week, 511. 414 passing, 97 rushing. We controlled the clock for 35 minutes and 16 seconds. And let me tell you, Michael Carter is a stud. You know, everyone was on.
I think we said that during the game. We were like, holy shit, look at this dude.
Like everyone talked about Elijah Moore being rookie of the year. Somebody better take a look at Michael Carter. Right now, he's the epitome of what this team should be. Every week, get a little better, a little smarter, a little, tougher.
I like how he runs. He runs angry.
Yes.
Like even though he's not the size of an Ivory, he runs like a Chris Ivory. That's what he reminds me of.
Listen,
the way he bruises.
Yes. If his leg strength, if he has a strong lower body weight, he could drive and push off, and it doesn't matter to hit his frame. If his lower body strength is strong and the guy's squatting like an animal, he's going to be able to do stuff like that. And he's proving it. Every week, Kevin, he does something that amazes me. He gets better by better every week. And on that note, even our cornerbacks and safeties, these young kids, props to them. Everyone was so worried. Oh, they're going with this merry-go-round, blah, blah, blah. We're all... These kids, props to them. They're playing great in that backfield.
Yes, they are.
Man.
Yes, they are. Hey, gotta give them props. We kill them. Gotta give them props.
Yeah. No, agree.
I mean,
and it's a lot of good stuff today. I can't knock anything we did. Like I said, we killed. I made
a note here. I'm looking at my notes. I made a note during the first half. I said, "Wow, Carter a badass."
Yeah. Well, here's a perfect example, Kevin. Last week, after the New England game, our post game, I gave you New England stats for the first half, and I said, "That's some team's full game."
Yeah.
Well, we had that this week. Our first half stats were 44 rushing yards, 217 passing yards, 261 total yards, 2 sacks, 3 turnovers, and we were in the game. We were down 17-14.
Like I said, you don't let happen to you what happened last week and not want to tear somebody's head off.
Exactly.
If you come out and don't, you're in the wrong business.
I mean, can you imagine? Mike White at the half was 23 for 29 with 217 yards. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, which to me weren't really his fault. They were tipped.
I texted my brother. I said, incredible.
Yeah.
Because he was at me. He was with me at the green and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we both saw the same thing that night.
No, amazing.
And we both said the same thing to each other.
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing. I mean, you look at Michael Carter today, 15 carries, 77 rushing yards at TD, 14 targets. 14 receptions, 14 targets, 9 receptions, 95 yards. Stud.
Yep.
Stud.
Crowder, 8 for 84.
Yep.
I mean, he had that huge fumble. I was like, "Oh, you're killing me."
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's
You're
what the
freaking
Bengals are
killing
known
me.
for. They're known for standing you up and trying to knock that, and that's what
Mhm,
they did with
mhm,
Crowder. But
mhm.
look, you look at Ty Johnson, 5 for 71.
71 and a
Well,
TD.
yeah, great TD. I'm so
Well,
glad
yeah.
Dallas challenged it.
How great was that?
Yep, yep. Elijah Moore, 6 for 67. Even Mims, 2 for 30. Keenan Cole with the catch of the century. That should have been a touchdown. They robbed us, but all right, whatever. 3 for 25. Keenan Cole.
And the Ty Johnson touchdown was
Mhm.
the epitome of what we've been talking about. Effort, man.
Yes.
Effort.
Yes.
Effort.
Yes.
Effort.
And this is what I'm saying. Like earlier in the year, I don't need to see Tevin Coleman. I understand you have allegiance to him because he was a 49er. I don't need to see him again. Nate Shepard, I don't need to see again. Like, held these guys accountable and sit their butts out. And they did today. I didn't hear Nate Shepard's name once. Did he play?
Didn't hear him. Didn't hear
And then
him
let
called.
me tell you, a kid that I was down on, Zuniga came in with that great sack. His first sack ever as a pro.
Yep.
This is what we want to see.
Yeah. And now hopefully Thursday night you get Huff back. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Kevin, you're talking about today. We finished, like we said, passing yards, 414. 414. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, rushing yards. I'm repeating again, 97. Total yards, 511. Third down efficiency, we were 6 for 11. That's 56% if my math is right. 54%. Yeah. That's excellent.
Yeah. Yep.
And all the numbers, I don't have them in for that. We read out yesterday about the Bengals, how great they were on third down and fourth down. We stopped them today. We did our jobs.
Sure did. Defense played well.
Yeah.
That's why instead of the field goal, we were both saying, punt. Why didn't you punt? The defense is playing great.
Yeah, push them back there.
Yep.
I mean, and you can't even kill us for the penalties. We were 8 for 46. I could live with that. If that's what we do every game or less, I could live with that. There were no key penalties on key, only that one. But anyway, it was a great day.
And the thing for me was, penalty-wise, there was nothing stupid.
Yes. Yeah.
Nothing stupid to say. Are you kidding me? How stupid can you be? There was none of that.
Because maybe for a change, they took guys out who keep making the same nonsense, same ridiculous mistake. Again, I don't want to get too high because we might be
right. Oh, come on, man.
Night.
We could be feeling just as low by midnight on Thursday.
Yeah, so. Exactly. But great game
like I
overall.
Said, we've seen this movie a million times.
Yes, and this
what you got to do is pretend you're freaking lost.
Yeah.
Something. Don't get all full of yourself and shit. Come out and lay the wood, man.
Yeah. And let me tell you, Jet players, this is a short week. And I know we have a lot of young players. It means, everything's rushed now. Tomorrow it's healing up, film study, Tuesday practice, Wednesday flight, Thursday game night, and all eyes are going to be on you guys. You're the only game in town Thursday night.
Enjoy it tonight.
Yeah.
Go out to dinner, blah, 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 and get back to work.
How about this, Kevin? Don't even enjoy it tonight. Go out and put a hurting on the Colts, win another one, and then have 10 days to enjoy it and get ready for Buffalo. How about that?
Go into those 10 days 3-5. Wouldn't that be nice?
Let us fans enjoy it tonight. You guys get to work and put the product we saw today out on the field Thursday night. Stop on national TV where all the world is watching. Make us proud. Stop making us a laughing stock, and then win that game, and then you can enjoy it for 10 days.
All you got to do is play Thursday like you played today.
Yeah.
And you could go far.
Yeah. I just don't want the excuses. Well, it was a short week. Well, it was
nah. Baloney.
Yeah.
Baloney.
You played a great game today. Show us it wasn't a fluke. come out and put another one on the board.
Build.
Yeah. That's all we ask for. Baby steps. Climb the ladder.
Mhm.
Yep.
But my biggest thing is, and again, we got to see what happens Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a quarterback controversy on our hands?
It's too early to say. I know people will start drumming that up. Let's.
I just did.
No, I know. And I'm not going to go there just yet.
I mean,
let's win Thursday night.
Yeah.
Let's win Thursday night. And then let's come out in 10 days with a fighting chance against Buffalo. Because, again, that's going to be a game no one gives us a chance. Because forget it. No. You know?
No.
And then we'll talk about a controversy after Buffalo.
We will probably be, depending on what happens Thursday, we'll probably be a double-digit dog again to Buffalo.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Is that first game in Buffalo after Thursday night at Buffalo? Or
I'm not sure. I was going to ask you if you knew
I don't have the schedule in front of me. I didn't bring anything with me today.
Yeah. Okay.
But let me tell you, we win Thursday night and we're sitting at 3-5.
Can't look ahead anyway. You got to take it one game at a time.
I know, but I'm just saying, if I'm allowed to look ahead, and I know I did this with the Tennessee game and I got ahead of myself. All I'm saying is that if we could find a way to beat the Colts and then have a week and a half off going into Buffalo. Again, I'm not calling us a playoff team. I just want competitive football. I want teams to know they've been punched in the mouth when they play us.
I wanna sit down to my Thanksgiving dinner still knowing there's meaningful football in New York.
Wouldn't that be
great? And not just on the blue side, but the green and the blue side.
Yeah, no, I get it. Oh, big shout out again. Sheldon Rankins, he got a key sack today. You got to give props to the guys,
Yep. Hey, man. Let's keep it going.
Croft touchdown. What you got?
Nice. How nice was that? Yes.
Yeah. And I didn't. Maybe you heard it. They said it on the game. This was and maybe I heard it wrong. This was the first time since 2018 that we scored over 30 points. Is that true?
I don't know. I'll have to double check that.
So that means the 2 years with Gase, we never scored 30. I just find it hard to believe, but I thought
it could be. It could be.
Yeah, you're right. I would have to go back and look at all the scores. But that's what I thought I heard Harlan say tonight on CBS.
And the only other thing I wanted to throw in is the trickery. How many times do we try trickery and we look like the Keystone Cops, bumbling idiots doing it?
Yeah.
It was very smooth and very well executed today.
Three times we did it today.
So props out to them for that.
Yeah, 3 plays with trickeration, I believe. Right with the right.
Trickeration.
Yeah, 3 times we did things like that. Right.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. No, great.
My favorite was the 2-pointer though.
Yes, the Philly special, as everyone calls it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. You got it.
Tell you, it was great. Great. The other thing is maybe I have to have a bottle of Moscato every Jet game because that's what I did today at 1 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah. I had the apartment to myself today. Everyone was out, so I opened up a bottle and I sat down and I said, "This will keep me calm in a blowout," and it never got to that.
That's a good thing. So you got to enjoy it instead of drowning your sorrows away.
That's right. Halftime, I had a nice little lunch. It went down easy. It didn't taste bland. And it was a good day. Let's keep the train rolling. Let's just be a competitive team and not a laughing stock.
Hey, man, don't make horses asses out of yourself.
Yes, and they didn't today.
Right.
You could say what you want, and we've killed this team enough. And I know this isn't college with quality wins, but we have 2 quality wins under our belt.
Yes, over good teams.
Yes.
Potential playoff teams.
Yes. So this team should look at themselves in the mirror and say, listen, when we eliminate the dumb mistakes, when we eliminate the penalties, when we don't play like horses' asses, we could play. We can play with any team out there, and we proved it.
I mean, don't come out Thursday and be asleep for the first half.
That's the only thing now. I don't want to see anybody putting their.
Let's not have a win hangover.
Yeah. Let's not read our clippings. Let's not read what the New York Post and Daily News and all these papers are going to say tomorrow, all the shows. It's a short week. Blinders on. Let's get ready for the Colts and go down to Indianapolis. National TV. Everyone's watching. Please don't make it one of these butt fumble games. Let's hit somebody in the mouth.
It feels different this time.
I hope so, Kev.
And I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
WHITE white.
Listen, I hope you're right. I want to ride the wave. It's just that I'm a little.
I see shirts. I mean, if they go out there Thursday and do the same thing, I see shirts in the offing. Mike effing White.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. The savage, the beast, the animal, whatever Ty Johnson called him in his little press conference. Yeah. It's just that my fear is that we've seen this story.
Come on, man. I'm having fun here.
No, I know you are. And we should have fun. Like I said, we killed them. So why not? They're our team. Why not prop them up and give them props when they, deserve it? And they deserved it tonight.
I know we could very well see the complete opposite Thursday.
I know.
Been there, done that. How many times we've been there, done that? So
I know.
All right.
But again, you have to be very impressed with what you saw from the kid today, Mike White.
Man.
First game.
I'm telling you. I saw it in the summer.
Yeah, you said it. No, I'm not. I know you said it. I know. His first game, passing yards over 400. He looked calm. Even when the interceptions came, this team didn't hold their heads down.
He didn't get rattled.
No.
But yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. No,
you
go ahead.
No, I just got nervous when he went down, and
I know.
I was like, it only figures the guy's on fire, so let's lose him for the rest of the game.
Well, that's Jet Law, right?
That's what I was figuring.
But you know what? Even with that, like I said, when Josh Johnson came in, he ran the offense smooth. It didn't look like. So did we really need to lose a 6th-round pick for a guy who looks miserable standing on the sideline, like he doesn't even want to be here?
Well, I'm telling you that one time they showed him, his eyes were like half shut. He looked like he was half asleep.
Yeah, he's probably saying to himself, "My God, I'm never gonna play."
You're right. What the hell did I do?
Yeah,
I should have retired.
Is there any way we could trade him before 4:00 on Tuesday and recoup our 6th-round pick? Man, I know we can, but
work your magic, Joe.
Yeah. All right, my brother.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your Halloween. Enjoy the rest of the games.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you guys had a great weekend, enjoyed the game, and had a great Halloween. How good is this feeling tonight?
Oh, right? Those Snicker bars tonight are going to feel nice. Good Snickers bars tonight. Some Halloween candy, yeah.
You can actually have it to enjoy them, not to eat the misery away. So
the food will have taste tonight when we sit down at the table to eat.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. All right,
brother.
You guys have a great rest of your night and have a great week, and we'll talk to you during the week.
Yeah. All right. We'll be back soon.
Yes, we will. See you later. Enjoy and jet up. Talk to you later.